Hello everybody, my name is Aud. Welcome back to the Aud Narrations channel. Today we're reading a story about a girl who wants to leave her relationship, but she doesn't know how. It reads, I, female 19, have been dating my boyfriend, 18 male, for about 2 healthy months. I have BPD, bipolar disorder, which makes relationships hard for me and my well-being. My boyfriend is now a very caring guy who loves me and swears he'll stay, but in the past he has relentlessly used me, leaked my pictures, and cheated on me. Right. We're both looking on moving forward from this, and he's definitely changed and was in a bad place. Recently he's not been engaging in intimacy with me and says his hormones are changing, and this has sent me spiraling. I already don't trust him to stay, and that's the cherry on top for it all. With him saying his hormones are changing makes me think his feelings will too, and he doesn't know what love is and won't stay. It's torture, and I don't want to stay if he'll just leave. I truly love him and don't know what's best. Can you even love if you have all these changes? How can he be sure? Should I just leave now before I'm hurt? TLDR, my boyfriend said hormones are changing and I don't believe he loves me or will stay. Should I just leave before I get hurt? Wow. Okay, to be honest, OP, it sounds like the relationship's already damaged. If you're willing to work through it, fair enough, but those things that he's done, they're pretty big. They're pretty big, even if he has changed. Like, that trauma will not. That trauma will be difficult to heal. Someone's left a comment saying, hey, I have BPD too, and can totally understand how tough this must be for you. First of all, great job for coping this long. I know I would have been driven insane by this point. I would say get out ASAP. I was cheated on too, and I gotta say cheaters are inherently bad people, no matter the mindset they were in at the time. There's no excuse to cheat. Hormones changing sounds like a crappy excuse to me, and I can almost guarantee this is a cover-up for something he's doing behind your back. To be fair, if he's behaving around you all of a sudden, it's probably because he's actually doing something shifty on the side. This person's making a good point. People like this never truly change, they just get better at acting, 100%. A previous video mentioned that cheaters, when they get caught, just get better at hiding. There are a lot of critical factors to a healthy relationship, missing in yours seemingly. If you can't trust him, you shouldn't be with him, to be blunt. Me personally, having experience with manipulative cheaters, I would get out because with the information I've had about what my ex is up to now, he's still the piece of shit he was when he was with me, even though he's changed. It's incredibly tough, especially having BPD, because I know how we get in relationships, but I think you'd really reap the benefits of being without him once the grieving process is over. Good luck, and know not to feel guilty for making tough choices to benefit your well-being. Much love, with a triple heart, which is very cute. Yeah, I completely agree with this. They say, what do they say? Once a cheater, always a cheater. It's very true, because the kind of person who would cheat once are likely the kind of person that would do it again down the line when they get the opportunity. Someone else has left a comment saying, is there a reason his hormones are changing, quote unquote? Because for most boys at that age, 18, they are usually horn dogs. I'd be suspicious he's cheating on you or hiding something. It's only been 2 months of how many that he's been good to you. And understand that if you find a lie or that he's been cheating now, those 2 months go to the count of the negative months. It sounds like you are codependent and in a toxic relationship. The first step is to realize and deal with your codependence. There's therapy groups, books, videos, etc., and resources to help you understand yourself and how to better yourself. Personally, I believe that you know this relationship is doomed, and it's not your fault. You cannot help a cheater, liar, user, etc. A lot of girls tend to think they need to fix someone. Like you implied, we're both working on moving forward from this, and he's definitely changed and was in a bad place. The right partner is not someone you should have to fix. You deserve someone who is ready from the get-go. Not someone who took however long you've been in a relationship for, cheating, lying, and using you, and then being ready for 2 months. I was previously in an abusive relationship. What helped me get out was realizing I was codependent, and that same thought of, would I choose this person who abused me for years and only now is acting right, or someone who would act right without having needed to hurt me? 100%, I completely agree. Someone else has left a comment saying, hey, I hear you, trust your instincts. Given the past issues and your struggles, it's crucial to prioritize your well-being. If you're feeling uncertain and anxious about the relationship, it might be worth considering whether it's a healthy space for you. Your mental health matters. If you have doubts and fear getting hurt, it's okay to prioritize your peace of mind. Take the time to reflect on what you truly need and deserve in a relationship. You deserve happiness and stability. Someone else left a comment saying, you might have BPD, which isn't fun for anyone in intimate relationships, but your boyfriend sounds like a terrible person. My biggest piece of advice is to try not to let yourself spiral. Take a look at what you know for a fact. And don't linger on what could be going on. It's easier said than done, but if you keep trying to redirect your mind and practicing, it'll eventually become a habit. I will also point out, however, that it's very clear your boyfriend is not caring. He's very obviously not above intentionally hurting you, and I think for that reason alone, you should reconsider being with him. I completely agree. Completely agree. Someone else left a comment saying, you should break up with him for the laundry list of reasons. Just tell him you need time to work on yourself and think that you're best staying single for now. OP replied saying, what's the list? I don't care about the past, as pathetic as it sounds. I know people can change. I'm just worried about his hormones that lead him to leaving. Should I get help first, or is that a minor issue? Commenter replied saying, but in the past he has relentlessly used me, leaked my pictures, and cheated on me, quoting from the post. And continued saying, sex isn't a reason to put up with being treated like shit. 100%. OP, it does sound like you've become a little bit codependent on this person, and that they have and probably maybe are still using you to get whatever they want out of this relationship, out of this interaction. Personally, I would say it's best to leave. That's just my opinion. It's definitely what I would do in your shoes. Even if it is difficult trying to get out of that routine, it sounds like they're just not a good fit. Not a good fit. So, what do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, that should do for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.